My name's Stephen Silverbeard and welcome to my No Man's Sky Permadeath series. And as you can see at the moment, guys, I'm out in this pretty dense asteroid field, just blasting everything in sight. The reason for that is not so much after famine, I'm just after iron, and I need the iron because I want to do a little bit more work on my freighter base, and this seems to be the most pleasant way to actually gather iron. It's also quite quick actually, especially in an asteroid field as dense as this. I can literally just blast everything in sight like this, but it's still a very slow process. I mean, I have gone round and visited, well in fact I've visited all my systems, found as many traders as I could who sold iron as well, so that I can gather as much as I can. I think that's enough. I think I'm boring you guys. So it's just, there's a bounty ship coming in. I've already shot up a couple of them. I suppose we can go over and say hello. And like these are already under attack, so we might as well destroy the bounty ship. Well, so my freighter's having a crack as well. Yeah, yeah. Made a bit of cash out of that as well. Anyway, what I do really want, if I can find the way in to my freighter. I think it's upside down. So, yep. Coming from the underneath, there it is. And we're just going to go in here. So I won't spend the whole part working on the freighter base, so this could be a little bit of a feature for the next few parts. Is working on the freighter base, and I run out of resources, and then we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, wow. I think I can send another 350 back to my suit. Yeah, if you watched the last part, I made a start on actually laying this base out, and I made an interesting discovery, and that is the fact that I went down underneath, and I do have an idea of where I want this to go, and I want to build the base in a kind of two levels, one above, one below, and I'm not sure. So we got this level that goes up like this. This is what I want to do first, is actually come up and then go back over, because I'm interested to see whether I can go over the top of that dome. I've got a feeling I won't be able to. I've lost the floor here, so okay, void room. Actually, I don't like that. Sorry, guys. Let's detect that. Delete that. Pull that back a little bit, and find the stairs. Yeah. I think if we come up like that, yeah, I think that works better. Oops. Okay. No, that's not going to let me go over the top, is it? Oh, what appointment? No, that's not going to work. I can't go over the top of the base. So we'll retrieve these blocks, because I don't want to waste the resource. With these, I want to, can't go above like that. I might as well spend the resources on going underneath. Yeah, so it looks like the going up is not such a good idea. It won't let me go over the top of this dome. What I can do here, and that's that floor there. I can do it in here. don't think. Didn't mean to do that. That. So. Down this way. Hopefully. We've now broken through here like that. Take out that. Then we're gonna. So I don't think this is gonna take that long actually, because I'm gonna run out of resources. Put a floor in there. Valid position. And here. And down round one room here. I suppose it works. And we've one floor out that way. Up this way. I'm gonna try and get a sense of symmetry in the room. So. Alright. That. Fill it like that. So we've now got this massive room underneath. What's half thinking, guys, is about having some of the planters that I put up here down underneath. So we'd have this is more of a top level room, and then the farms down underneath. And then we got maybe this. Yeah, I think what we'll do is take this cloak. Right. I think going up is going to be just a time. Unfortunate, but. Stuck in the middle here. And we take that. Keep this as our top level vault room as opposed to this here. Is that restore? Do I need it this big? I'm not sure. Actually, let's take this out. Keep it. That's 3 by 3. I think that will give me a. I think it's going to be a room similar to I had in my last base. If you follow the series, I had a base and I had a trading terminal there, and I had a vault on each wall. I think that might be the format for this side. And got these here. Obviously gone out a lot wider on this side. And let's just get down here. And I suppose I've got to find out. Side that. Don't want to make it a solid line. Yeah, I think go like that. Double rope there. Where'd that come from? That out. Then how far out we can go on each side. Of course, when you build out up at this level, when I built my last base, I found that there was a limit to how far you could push these rooms out. Ring. Got the weight of. I think I'm using. Now yep. Yeah, I've emptied the cargo, so I'm now consuming a little bit of iron I've got here, so I can't really do any more. Okay, I think that's about. I do want to test something though. Right, I think what I'm gonna do, delete a couple from that side. I do want to find out whether I can push actual base out. Push out that way. Oh, for some reason I can't. That must be the side closest to the actual the entrance. So if I come up here and turn right, yeah, that's the entrance. So I can't go that way. Won't let me go that way, but it will let me go this way. So if I get roughly opposite up there, can't go that way. I can go that way, and I've actually come out under the floor. That's great. I could, if I wanted to, is come down through the floor of yeah. I could come down through the floor of this base here. Right, I need to think about that, guys. How am I going to do this? We could end up with a very large room down underneath here, all growing in kind of mega farm room. Yeah, I think I can make that work. And down to 336 iron. I don't want to deplenish the iron completely, right? Got a little bit of iron left, but I think I'll rather hang on to this iron just for the moment. If I send this capacity to the ship, that can go. Not sure where that iridium came from. Of course, my ship is a bit clogged up with various bits and pieces. Salvatropium, amium. Come back to the exosuits. Wow, a bit low. I think this can come back to the exosuit as well. Right, low. Plutonium. Actually, I can send plutonium from here. Starship. Can go. Exosuit. Go to suits. Right, I think that can go to the exosuit as well, so we can sell that. To go out gathering more resources. All part of the fun of actually base building. And I think one of the advantages of actually having to go out and get the resources from time to time is the fact it allows you to pause and just think about how you want to lay things out, because as well as I demonstrated, we're already on version 2 of the base. Maybe we'll just go and freebase some exploration with the various things. Let's see what's around. I think I've visited that planet, haven't I? Changed. Oops, haha. That's cool. I think I've already mentioned this in a previous part about and in the next update I hope they do improve the weapons, and I would love to have, like, say, the rocket launcher here maybe being a bit more useful rather than just being a one-shot weapon. Maybe a bit of range, maybe a lock-on, or just the ability to fire it more often, I think is probably right. We've got novel witch Java. Yeah, a lot more thallium than iron actually at the moment. Any other planets around here? That's the planet with the 2 moons. Pretty sure that's it. But we got an anomaly here as well. Okay. Discovered this on Star Bulb. Got there. Moon. Wait for the scanner to finish. Glacial moon. Go away. I'm busy. Can't you see? The dead moon there. Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from? You realise you are right next to my freighter. So you're asking for instant death. One magically became 2 there. Hit that very well, didn't I? The 3rd one here. Get him. And space battle, come on. Oops. And he's dead. Right, the question is, do I go to the dead moon, the lush planet, or the unmapped moon? Frost crystals. I suppose if we go to a cold moon, there's going to be caves. Yeah, let's go to the cold moon, guys. Yeah, if we go to the cold moon, there's bound to be caves and stuff around that will allow me to pick up some iron. Although I'm going to say this isn't going to be a completely let's mine the iron session. And while I'm flying through space, guys, I suppose I better talk about it. I've just watched a short video made by Cobra. It seems Waking Titan is moving into its last stages, and they are talking about a major reveal, drop, whatever you want to call it, on the 20th of July 2018, if you're watching this in the future. And they're all speculating about that this will be the big one. I mean, from a personal perspective, I'm not particularly that interested in reveal trailers and stuff like that. I'll be very much interested whether they actually issue us some patch notes. I doubt if we will get any patch notes, but I'd be really made up if they do that, because it's obviously the patch notes are the key to what's coming up, although patch notes don't cover everything. Otherwise, even for a relatively simple release, you'd have patch notes that are as thick as a book. Hopefully all will be revealed and we'll be able to see what's going on. I think we can definitely accept now that we are on the final run into the next release of the next update. However, I will actually make one key proviso. I have a feeling that the release is going to be similar to when No Man's Sky was first launched. Don't be surprised if Xbox One goes first, and then maybe a week later the PC and PS4 version will be released. Quite misty down here, isn't it? And if you actually think about it, that if the Xbox version comes out on the 25th of June, and then the PC and PS4 version comes out a week later, that almost fits with when No Man's Sky was first released, which was I think it was around the 3rd or 4th of August, whenever it was now. So that would make sense. So don't be disappointed, guys, if us PC, PS4 players have to wait another week, and I'm not finding anything just here. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to fly across the surface, see if we can find a base. Right, guys, I've been flying around this planet for about 10 minutes and I can't seem to find any bases at all, and to be honest, the cloud effects are starting to irritate me. So, oops, and I keep bashing the trees as well, which isn't helping matters very much. But what I'm actually looking for is a landing place so that we can get down. I was hoping to find somewhere close to a cave, but a cave there. Yeah, there's a cave there, so I'm just gonna plonk down here. And I've got the resources. I could be in the middle of a storm. This looks like we got something floating up in the sky here. Dream hazard planet. Not sure what this is. Oh, Ragnox. Okay, let's grab some of this. And we're just going to go looking for. We're going to do a bit of cave exploration, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're inside now. And obviously I have to. Got an extreme storm going on at the moment, which I didn't notice. Just going to grab a little bit of iron, which is going to have to be my bread and butter for a little while, until we've got all those rooms fleshed out on my freighter. Gonna grab a little bit of this, guys. What I'm really going to do is hide in this cave until that storm goes off. Now I've landed, it's actually shown that there's a base there. Probably not going to be much of a base, but once the storm's gone, guys, I think that's where we're going to go out, venture outside. Now what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm just going to sit here and basically clear out this entrance, so I'll see you in a minute once it's actually been done. Right, guys, welcome back. The storm has just finished. We're just going to jump through here, and we're just going to get out now and just pick up these last, or a couple more bits of iron, so that I can just walk out of this entrance. And we'll have to take that one as well. I mean, oh great. Hey. Come in and attack me. I'm going to reciprocate. Okay, the other one down here, there it is. Right, I think it's time to move on. Up out of here, guys. And there's the lovely little drop of marabulb here. Sorry about the lens flesh there. Grab that. So, I think just over there. What's that? Oh, yeah, I know what you are. You're at a different angle. Each couple of creatures there. The base. Said that there was a base here somewhere. There it is. Right, we walk this way. Wow. Okay, the temperature's going down very quickly. We better. Got loads and loads of zinc, so it's not a problem. Oops. Just head for that base. Maybe something useful. Might as well grab the iron. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit in the nature of the job, guys. This is the tech balance I got so far. I mean, I think that's all I really need from the point of view of the grenade launcher. I've got the explosive radius, damage increase, and there, so that really knocks things out there. I'm not so sure about the range boost. I'm kind of a bit inclined to take that out, and anything else we can put in here. Could put the beam focus in. I don't have anything else. Let's put the beam focus in. That gives us a bit more mining power. Apologies, I can't remember who actually posted the comment, but they said that they found that the scanner range was too far and distracting. I think I'm inclined to agree with them. I think that if it's not close up, there's not much point in actually chasing after it, to be honest. We're walking through water. That's a platinum there. Grab that. Grab everything what we can. I'm stuck among the trees. Right, the storm's clearing. There. Iron and copper. Okay, we'll take that. I'm a bit low on copper at the moment. So, a couple of iron and copper nodules. Okay, we'll fill up. Really need somewhere to tuck myself into. Yeah, well, I'm walking through cold, icy water on an extremely cold planet. You may find that you're doing actually counter problems like this. Yeah, so let's tuck ourselves in here. I mean, yeah, that'd be suit. Well, let's look at what we got. Okay, oh, I think that could probably get to capacity. That could go to the high capacity. Could go to the high capacity. Let's have a quick look. Okay, that can come back because got 500 platinum. I don't need any more. That can go to the freighter. How am I doing for iron here? I think we can push the iron the high capacity. Fill it up, yep. And then we'll just bring that back. Oh, maybe we'll titanium there. Thamium, thamium, thamium. Thamium I know what to do with. Suspension fluid. Rhizonite can go to the high capacity. Or Gek relic. Right. Go there, right, go there. Actually. Got over 250. 270 iron. Life boost. Oh. Right, where's my ship? My ship's in that direction. Okay, this is Maribel now. Right, I think I'm going to make my way back to the ship, and that's where I'm going to call it for this part, guys. I've just realised that I didn't switch my timer on. How is that? Get up here and look back into those things were. Some very, I've never seen those before. Like very extreme spikes. Can't mine them. Oh well. Okay. Far away. 1 minute 32. I think we'll be okay, guys. That any interest? Yep. Oh, there's something there. Don't see these flying creatures very often. Might as well grab those. through. A little bit more. What iron I've got, the better progress I'm going to make on my database. And if any of you guys looking at this video and thinking that the video is going a bit strange, but what's actually happening is because I'm in an extreme storm, I'm getting a kind of ice effect over my visor. So if you think the video is a bit distorted, it is actually due to the game. It's not due to the fact that suddenly the video has gone a bit weird. It's just simply because of that. Okay. Yeah. Pick up a little bit more iron on the way through. And I think if we go this way, we can do some ranged gathering as well on the way through like this. It's sometimes one of the better ways to actually gather things like iron while you're actually walking across the surface of the planet. Oops. Make sure that goes there. That can go to the capacity. That should keep us going. I mean, if anyone's new to the game and has wandered in on this video, the reason I'm being able to walk in 120 degrees outside is that 3 levels of shielding. If I didn't have that 3 levels of shielding, my environmental protection would be just going down incredibly quickly. Right. And thrusters are out. Okay. Top that up. Right. Check. I think well, that can certainly go to the ship. Loads and loads of thallium and carbon. Got enough iron for probably about another 5 or 10 blocks. Right, I think what we're going to do, guys, is we get up into space and we're just going to blast some more iron while we're at it. Right, guys, what I'm going to do now is we're going to head for the freighter. And as a final experiment to wind this part up, I just want to see how far I can push that room back, just to give me an idea of the grates. Okay, where are you? Yeah, where are you approaching from? There they are. Of course, we're actually out in space. Okay, wow. Okay, we're in trouble. Got that one. Back to him. And okay. That went down very, very quick, mainly because I didn't go for the pair. Wait. Concentrating a little bit too much. Talking too much, actually, probably. Okay, you want to go head to head. Oh, we've still got a buddy there, so it was 4 under 1. And I think this comes back to something I was talking about in, I can't remember, I think it was a comment. We were talking about the combat in, and if they are going to have the ability for players to team up and actually fight in combat as, I almost say, like as fighter wings, they're certainly going to have to make these battles a lot more challenging. As you can see there, I've taken out 4 onto 1. And I'm going to be totally honest, guys, the AI is not particularly that intelligent when it comes to combat. So if you're going to have, say, 2-3 players acting as a formation wing to go into a major space battle, unless of course it's PvP, there's the AI is going to have to be a bigger challenge, and I don't think lots and lots of fighters is going to really do it. I think they're going to have to try and mix it up a little bit with maybe stronger ships like frigates or freighters, not freighters, frigates, and that have got stronger weapons, so that it means you've got to maneuver, and that means you're going to need stronger shielding to take the hits. I mean, that's just my opinion, guys. So anyway, just gonna wind this part up by now, going up to our construction sites, and I want to see how far I can push that room back. So we're just going up here. There, that way. So we just go this way and shoot it here. Go in this way, go down, and this is the getting this lead 2 back. Oh, okay. I think we could have a mega room here. I think the room might be bigger than what I actually need. I don't know what that would be equally applicable on the side. Let's just yeah, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a room quite this deep, am I? Come back a little bit. Yeah, I think the room may be bigger than. I have to have a floor up above. I mean, I could put in a. That's the underneath of there. I mean, we could put another stair in here. I'm going to think about it, guys, anyway. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will carry on expanding the base. I'll think about whether we're going to put some stairs in here so that we got a 3-way entrance into the base. But that'll be all for the next part. So all I can say is, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.